Good morning, a good evening, and good night. Welcome to another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast. I think I messed up. Episode 27.
Good morning.
There we go.
Good evening.
What's that? I am your host, Jamal Good, and welcome to another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast. I said that already, but I haven't done this in a while, so why can I say it again? I cannot do it by myself. I am joined today by Chris. Chris, welcome to the show.
Good evening, sir. We're back. I'm back from the ranch up in Saskatchewan with my brother Brock. You know, I'm on that Brock schedule, so I show up when I want. So, good evening. Good evening,
all right. We are also joined today by Will. Will, welcome to the show. Here we go.
Good evening, peasants. The kings of the Black Throne are back. We had the vacationing Chris back from Brock Lesnar eating his beef jerky. And we have Jamal, who for some reason is infatuated with Sunny Kiss and Nala Rose. But that's another topic for another time. We're not going to get into that. We are back. Welcome. We hope we enjoy ourselves today. And we have a lot to discuss about because it's been a long time coming. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, some nachos, and prepare your soul for consumption because this is a Good Wrestling Podcast.
So, they have a lot of money. I don't care. Fuck it. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. Fuck it. It is what it is. So, let's get into this past week in wrestling. And it was coming off Survivor Series. It was a great week. But before we do that, you know, he didn't make highways and microphones. I just want to break that out there. That's a false fact. That is not real and not accurate. Just want to bring that up. The guy did not invent highways and did not create microphones.
He didn't say microphones. He said the microphone that he uses.
Oh, okay. And which one was that? No, he didn't do that shit. It's not real.
Wait,
it was fact check.
Wait, time out. What is going on right now? What did I miss?
I'm trying to give viewers. Go ahead, Chris. Tell them. Explain.
Kanye, better known as Ye, basically said with Adolf Hitler, he's not going to throw him away. There are some good things that he's done. He said, one, he created highways, and two, he created the microphone that he likes to use, the one that they were using at that moment. So
when you can shut down Alex Jones and keep him solid, yo, that is serious, yo. That's shit. Alex Jones is crazy. You want to shut that down. Anyway, let's get back to wrestling. Wow, what a way to start the show. I hope you got some viewers. Pop it up. Let's go.
Well, make sure you hashtag it.
Got you. Hashtag gay. My nigga. Fuck you. Yo, if he need a platform to come on, I will invite him on here. We ain't got to talk about wrestling that show. Just let him vent. If you want to get off his chest, let's go.
You sure you want to do that on a supposed wrestling podcast?
I will be on No. I will be on Fox News the next day. Best believe. I want that job. I want that shit. Let's go. I will fly my ass up to New York every week, have a TV show part of fucking Fox News. Got you. My man, 2024. Let's go.
We always start like this.
You like
ET24.
You're a little too liberal, and you like Sonny Kiss. So I don't think you're going to be on Fox News.
Yo, when he become champion, all y'all gonna be hating.
Which one would that be?
Sonny Kiss gonna get that pan and whatever the hell that belt was. Yeah, the one we
belt,
talking about.
That monstrosity, that ugly thing. I thought he was talking about the TNT or TBS championship, but never mind.
You'll get the Pan America Atlantic, whatever the hell that belt is.
Pan American Atlantic.
The Pan America. You talking about the All Atlantic Championship or the one that's on the 80s?
We talking about that one. The one we.
The one that we refuse to talk about because of trophies.
Yes, that one. Yeah. But I like the community. We good. Survivor Series was a great show. Starting off the show.
Survivor Series surprised the hell out of me, to be honest.
Why?
Well, okay. So up and down the card, I wasn't as I go on a lot of shows with like mid to low expectations. depending on the build up to the event, the build of the event is piss poor. My expectations go lower and lower and lower. If it's kind of okay, it's like it says medium. If it's hyped, then it's not medium, but it's like it's getting close to high. But I gotta calm it down because the last thing I want is to go to a watching event and ends up being complete garbage or just not as good as I'm expecting it to be. So yeah, I went in like middling expectations. And some of the stuff was predictable, but how they handled it worked well. So
the only match that go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the one thing I kind of agree with Will. The one thing that I did appreciate, and it kind of took me back to like the old NXT pay-per-views or whatever you want to call them, where you didn't have a lot of matches, but they were quality matches that had storyline behind them. So it was a great storyline style pay-per-view. The one thing I do have to say, I think that the War Game matches were kind of thrown together. I'll just be clear because they just didn't make sense to me, like the pairings, but I get it. You had to find 5 women on each side, just like you had to find 5 guys to fill out against the Bloodline. So
okay. So as far as the 2 War Games matches, I will agree with you on the female one because it did seem kind of just thrown together. I will agree with that one. The men one actually had a little more reason to be a thing compared to the women.
Yeah. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. So it was 5 matches throughout the whole show. The first match was the women's War Games match. But as far as throwing people together, why did y'all say that you threw people together? So let's backtrack. You had Damage Control, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky on the
women.
It was Damage Control. It was Damage Control.
I got you. Along with Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley. You built that up. So you built the Nikki Cross and Damage Control, and then you added Ripley for that I want to say that Arn Anderson type reinforcer. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. And then on the Team Belair side, you got your champion, which teamed double Alexa Bliss and Asuka throughout the whole thing. Mia Yim came down to help out with the beef with Rhea. With Rhea. I'm sorry. And then the only one that I would say was a weird ass add-on, but it made sense because she had beef with Damage Control, was Becky Lynch. That's the only one I would say that's like.
So them bringing Becky made sense storyline wise because she had beef with them. Another person they could have picked was Candice LeRae, but they hadn't had Becky at the time, so either way works. I guess the reason it felt like it was kind of thrown together to me is because Damage Control has been doing Damage Control shit, and they've been beefing with Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa. Yeah, so that was fine because that was the whole beef going on. Becky Lynch joined in, that beef is going on as well. Then you got the whole thing between Mia and Rhea, which is its own separate little storyline to begin with, and then you have Lily. Nikki is just a wild card.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Well, you hit a nail on the head with Candice LeRae, and I don't know if Doudrop is injured or not, but Nikki and Doudrop with Damage Control against Bianca, Asuka, Candice LeRae. Like I think the part that just throwing Rhea and Mia Yim in there just didn't make any logical sense to me, but. I mean, all in all, it was a decent match. I mean, I would have loved to seen a War Games between the Club versus Judgment Day. That would have been classic. But I know it's kind of cool. You know what? They could have did the traditional.
That's what me and Buddy was talking about. A couple episodes ago.
Yeah, we was talking about how the traditional style.
We was talking about how you can keep the War Games match, but have the rest of the Judgment Day face the OC in a traditional 3-on-3 Survivor Series match.
Yeah. Or you could have did 4-on-4. It's just that the women would have to go against the women.
That is true, but
Get over that shit. It happens. They practice together so they can wrestle together. And they do that shit in TNA. Why not do it over there?
Because
go ahead.
I was gonna say because it's something called sponsors.
Either way, the War Games match was actually pretty good though. Like
he as a Seth Rollins literally told this guy, "Your family left you" on live TV.
Are you talking about Seth and Riddle?
And Riddle told him, "I'm gonna go fuck you up." Literally said that on TV.
That's a little different than you seeing a man beat a woman up.
I'm not saying beat him up, punch him, powerbomb the ass. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, you can't punch him. You can shake the shit out of him.
So you gotta remember, like even when Vince was there, he made it a rule that no man could fight a woman. And mind you, this rule was implemented during the ruthless aggression era. Because on the Attitude Era, it was no holds barred.
He broke that because China, rest in peace, her doc was great.
Once again, during the Attitude Era, it was no holds barred. That rule didn't come into play until the ruthless aggression era, and even then, it didn't really show up until it didn't really come into fruition until John Cena popped up into prominence.
And I'm sure it all came into with the CW saying we're not going to show men wrestling women or causing bodily harm to women. I think USA was fine with it, but CW, because that was kind of like, it was national TV, it wasn't cable TV, it was,
Fox to do that shit real quick.
No, I don't.
I mean, know all that, but
don't get me wrong. I think it's contradictory because you still have guys beating on women in the superhero shows. Go figure.
Not only that, it's also contradicting because you can have the women drop the guys with no problem and they can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, like they've been slamming and maybe Triple H is doing little intricate pieces to see like showing the women slamming the men.
Yeah. Now, granted, seeing Mia slam Finn Balor was actually pretty interesting. Kind of funny too, but it was pretty interesting. But it's weird because going to Impact Wrestling, you have women competing for the X Division title against men.
Well, you had it. No. You had it recently with the 24/7 championship too.
No.
It wasn't in a match, but it was.
There's a difference on how they handle the 24/7 championship compared to the X Division title. The women were in actual matches against men. That's the main difference. The women were in actual matches against men in the X Division compared to the 24/7 championship. The 24/7 championship, it was literally just a roll up and go about your business.
Yeah.
There was no actual matches. I'm online to watch a whole Ultimate X match with 2 women and 4 men go against each other to see who's gonna get that title and it be enjoyable compared to watching someone roll someone up like the 50th time for a 24/7 title. That's just me.
What is the Iron Man Heavyweight Championship?
Iron Man Heavyweight Championship.
Where you see that?
I was looking up the 24/7 championship and they talked about the Iron Man.
That's weird.
I'm trying to figure out what organization it's with. It's something in Japan, but it started in 2000 and something about 2022. Sorry.
Anyway, but let's continue with the Survivor Series.
So the next match in the Survivor Series was the AJ Styles versus Finn Balor match, which, like y'all were just mentioning, they should have made that a traditional Survivor Series match. Like I said, you can't do 4-on-4, but make it a 3-on-3. And just to see AJ and Finn going at it again, I
like that match.
Love the matches that
the story-wise, the match was good. I like so it told an interesting story, and this was a must-win situation for both of them because AJ hadn't won a match in a premium live event since 2019. It says that since 2019 because he did lose the Edge at WrestleMania and then lost the Edge again at the next pay-per-view they did. So yeah, this is a must-win situation for AJ Styles. And at the same time, Finn needed to win this as well because put more establishment on Judgment Day. So either way, somebody had to lose, and it was like basically a must win for both parties.
I will say this: that was a stiff match because when you look at both of those guys, they were red all over. Boy, it was a Japan style match.
Yeah, these are people. These are guys that have been in Japan. They can work stiff with each other, and it look natural.
Yeah, it did. Because both of them look like, man, we're 40 years old, but hey, we're gonna go out here and put this work in.
We're old as fuck, but I will still fuck you up.
Yep, pretty much. The next match. Oh, he's going to 81. Oh, cool. The next match was for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
This was probably the weakest match on the whole card.
Can I just say, I know they want to use Ronda as like the Brock Lesnar or the draw, but I'm sorry. I can't take Ronda Rousey as a wrestler. I'm sure I probably got some I'll get Ronda haters for what I say, but she.
You mean Ronda fans?
Yeah, Ronda fans.
You said Ronda haters. You mean Ronda fans?
I mean Ronda fans. It just, I don't.
That match wasn't. It wasn't completely terrible, but it definitely felt like one of those acquired taste matches.
You know what it was, Joe? It was a
horrible.
SmackDown. It was a SmackDown live event.
There we go.
That shit was horrible. No, that was like a 7-minute. The match lasted. Hold on, I'm sorry. I just had it up here. Hold on. It was like 7 minutes and 48 seconds. That shit was horrible. As a goddamn a main
attraction
pay-per-view. Yeah, like
I mean, but Jamal, let's be honest.
7 minutes and 15 seconds.
What is great about Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg matches? You're just gonna see a bunch of suplexes.
It's nostalgia.
Well, not only that, but at least with those matches tend to be a bit shorter. Plus, a lot of stuff happens out of nowhere. At least for like the first few minutes.
I was about to say something really bad. I apologize. And I like this guy. Hold on. I'm going to send it in a group text.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Damn.
What else?
Damn, oh my God. I just saw her face. Oh, wait till y'all look that up. Oh, geez. Let's do images. Damn. Sorry. So yeah, it was nothing. Like the storyline was kind of there that we got, Shayna and Ronda, but I mean, it was a weak ass storyline. Sorry, I can't, and I don't like Ronda as far as like because the way she, degrades and down. Damn, right? That's what I said.
Jamal,
I feel bad.
I don't. I hate you.
I feel bad. So, you know what I mean?
What am I supposed to be?
He got quiet. So I think he found it.
Oh, no, images.
Oh, images. Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, like that match was like out of all the matches on the Survivor Series card, that was probably the weakest.
I can't see it because I like the guy. You know what I mean? But damn, like shit. Like somebody took a pain, like bang, right there.
Don't get Will Smith out here.
I ain't saying shit. Keep my wife's name out fucking mouth.
Always when we talk about Survivor Series.
The next match was pretty good. It's a triple threat match for the United States Championship between Seth freaking Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory.
I'll be honest.
That was a good match.
I thought that was going to kick off the show, and I personally would have loved for it to kick off the show because I think that they had enough talent for that to.
Honestly, I'm fine with the women's war games kicking off the show because like Okay, so if we saw it with Seth and we saw Seth, Bobby, and Theory, it would have been hard for the women to live up to live. It would have been different. It's not impossible, but it would have been hard for the women to live up to that triple threat match. I'm not saying it's not impossible. It just would have been difficult.
I actually think the women's match was better It was like the second match of the night next to the Bloodlines.
But this is one of the reasons why I say it was nice for them to start the show off, because like I think it was Jericho said it best too. You either start the show or you end the show. Having like anywhere like the second to last, anyway, like if you like the second match of the card, it doesn't do well.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, they should have had Ronda and Shotzi come after that women's War Games match.
They wanted to get
they sucked the life out of the pay-per-view with that match.
Well, realistically, you can use that match as a bathroom break. I should have said that, but still.
It was only 7 goddamn minutes. That shit was fucking horrible. Again, I'm biased because I'm not a Ronda fan. You know, if she want to come on the show, I invite her. But Austin Theory is slowly but surely growing on me. You know, I know he had the Vince backing, you know, but you know, he's doing. I like this new Austin Theory.
What is scary is slowly but surely he's inching into my list as a possible Royal Rumble winner. And people may not like it, but it would not shock me if he's built to go against Roman.
I mean, that's kind of what he was going for anyway. Well, I'm not saying that's what he's going for, but
I'm gonna tell you why you can't do that, because Cody's gonna come back and win the Royal Rumble and get his title shot. It's in his contract.
That's not according to what the sources are saying.
What sources? Who are these sources?
The people.
Who's them? Who's the people?
Them are saying that The Rock might possibly win it. That's what they saying.
Oh, my cousin? Now, fam.
I still think that's a bad idea, but hey, what can you do?
Why? Who would you have beat Roman?
Who wants to see? Look, even most wrestling fans are saying this is a bad idea. Who wants to see The Rock win the Royal Rumble?
You ready? Did you want to see Rock versus Cena?
No.
What this shit is wrong with you?
I agree. I did because I knew it was going to be classic Mike, classic promos.
No, it's like hold on. Make sure I get this right. It's like Hogan and Stone Cold passing that torch. It's like Stone Cold and Cena passing that torch. Then you already had that with
Roman and Cena.
You got
I
Roman
think
sucked at that time, bro. And that's my cousin. That's my fan. That's my blood. We had a
passing the torch with Roman and Cena.
No. But I'm saying that compared to Rock versus Cena, nah, bro.
I think
that was Mike versus Mike. That was 5 moves versus 5 moves. Shit was the best 10 moves ever, yo.
And it was real heat.
Yo called them Fruity Pebbles. Not only did he call them Fruity Pebbles, he got the man a contract.
Okay. Let me explain. Okay, let me break this. Okay, let me break that. The promos did interest me for the first match.
Called him a bitch.
The first match. I didn't care. I still didn't care enough, but the first match was interesting because of the promos alone. That second match, no, fuck that.
But to be honest, I think you have to have The Rock versus Roman because that's the only way Roman will be considered a viable.
But here's a question. Here's a big age-old question. Does The Rock really need to win the Royal Rumble for a match against Roman?
I didn't say the Royal Rumble. That wasn't me.
But the only way I think
you about to say the only way that could happen? No. Remember Big Match John, Big Time Bex? They came back and got matches off the bat.
I'm just saying the only reason why I could see him winning it is because you can keep him on the programming for leading up to the event.
I get it.
That's the only reason why I would say that.
I can see that, but I still think it's a bad idea to have The Rock win the Rumble.
I agree.
Now that's I don't see that happening because like you said, you can place The Rock in and it's just all right. Look, yo, bro, I'm here to support you. I don't need your support. Oh shit. Okay, well let's wrestle WrestleMania. I mean Hollywood. Let's do it.
But that's why I said I don't foresee The Rock. I don't foresee him and The Rock having an actual match. I think it will be a confrontation.
I can I can see a confrontation. Yes, I can see that.
Okay. So let's backtrack this. Who in wrestling? I don't care where they're from. Only other person I think of is MJF, but who in wrestling do you get to beat Roman besides his cousin in that story build-up?
Well, like I said, Cody.
Because
Cody has.
Okay, you got two belts.
Because you took the belt off of Seth, and this is what I'm thinking may happen. Call me crazy. If you do have Roman versus Rock wins, takes the belts off of Roman and says, "Hey, I want to get this back to where it used to be. I'm dropping the belts, or I'm passing the belts on to two guys that I feel will carry this company." And he hands one to Seth, hands one to Cody, or something of that sort, where he says, "We'll have a tournament to determine who the champion is."
The only reason I gotta disagree with that is because you got two championships, you got two nights. So to split that up, you do
again. You at that point, you gotta find a real convoluted. You gotta find a real, actual, genuine way to make that thing, and no matter how you look at it, it's going to be convoluted as fuck.
I just told you, you come back like, yo, I support my fam. I don't need you. I'm better than you. Oh, you better than me? Let's go at it. WrestleMania, put your SmackDown, my show, SmackDown, put your SmackDown belt up against me. Oh, Cody just won the Royal Rumble. Now I want to win that belt. I want that Raw Championship belt. Now you got to defend it twice. Because now you got to go against Rock because you're talking shit about him and a SmackDown Championship, and then you go against Cody.
Okay, I'll give you this. If we go that route, the Cody match has to go first.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care how you do it because I'm still gonna watch.
Why the Cody match goes first? Because the Rock can cost Roman the title, which leads to Rock Roman night 2.
So
Sokoa interferes, and now Rock becomes champion because now Rock is hitting the table. Mic drop.
But here,
I don't know about that last part though.
But here are the two wild cards in this scenario. Sammy won. Yes, he's number one because they've been building him up, which was a build up that they didn't expect to happen. But
they did not plan that.
Speaking of that, the funniest thing is watching Sammy trying to make everybody break character. That shit is hilarious every week.
Look, man, nothing is going to top when he say he's not feeling very oozy.
Yeah, and the funny thing is people keep saying it and they don't know what that means. And
oozy means oozy, because I know because I'm Samoan. Oozy means bitch. Okay? It means bitch.
Sure about that?
No, I don't think it's that word. It's not that word.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's pussy. I'm sorry, pussy. My bad.
I don't think that's what it means either, but okay. But no, Chris, you're actually right though too. Because when AEW is down in Baltimore, when I went to it, in the top upper crowd, there was people saying you're not Uzi. I shit you not.
So he's an ace, and then the other one is Seth Rollins. They took the belt off of Seth, and remember at SummerSlam, Seth never lost that match.
Technically true. He won by disqualification.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Cody, Sammy, but I really think Sammy is going to come back with KO and they take the belts off of the Usos. I think the bloodline loses all the belts.
For what I'm hearing, Roman's next opponent is KO at the Royal Rumble.
So you got Sammy and KO take the SmackDown or Raw, take Raw, and then you got New Day taking SmackDown.
No, I don't want to see the New Day being champion again. No.
Oh my God. Why are you hating?
Dude.
Why are you hating?
I can't.
This is literally black on black crime. What the fuck?
No, I need Kofi Kingston to get his chest back up. It's
oh
weird.
My God.
I mean, okay, Chris, let's be fair. He got his chest caved in by Big Show years ago and kind of caved in by Walter.
Well, or you have, Big E come back and then they get the belt.
Well, let's wait till Big E comes back first. Let's start with that.
Yeah, I don't want to just put the belts back on a New Day. I mean, Xavier Woods needs to have.
Who else you got?
Xavier Woods needs to have a singles title.
You got the Street Profits.
He's the last one. Oh, I forgot about that. He's the last one to get a championship belt. That's gonna come down road with Triple H. Oh man.
When he's 50?
Look, they all 50. What are you talking about?
No, they're not.
No, I think Woods is the youngest out of the entire group.
Woods is around the same age as Cody because they wrestled against each other in high school. Kofi is actually, I think, the oldest.
Kofi's the oldest. Kofi is legit the oldest.
Whatever Cody is, I think him and
Xavier Woods is 36.
Yeah, him and Cody are the same age, I think.
Apollo Creed. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Sorry, there we go. Big E is 36. Man,
Kofi's got to be close to 40. He's
Kofi is
48.
Kofi is 40.
Kofi Kingston is 41. 81, baby. Yeah.
Exactly. That was the year, baby.
Yeah, spin them out. Shit.
But here nor there, I think my choices for the Royal Rumble are Sammy.
He was trained by Killer Kowalski.
Yeah. Damn. Up in North, it was anybody that came out of the Northeast. That's who Triple H was trained by Killer Kowalski.
Oh, he went to Boston College. Okay.
Yeah. Anybody who was in the Northeast around that time was trained by Killer Kowalski. Triple H was. Oh, it wouldn't even shock me if Karrion Kross was too.
Karrion Kross. That's another wild card too because they kind of got built him back up a bit more too, but he hasn't really had a match against Roman. Like I said in the group chat, he hasn't had a match against Roman.
Now the super wild card, which I doubt will happen because you got to get his character built up, is Bray. Because remember, like I put in the group chat, right. Bray has never faced Roman for his rematch. He's never had a rematch for that belt.
Yeah, he never got his overdue rematch. Yeah,
you know they gonna put the belt on him, right?
On who?
On Bray.
Yeah, well, probably not right away. I'm honestly, I'm liking what they're doing with Bray right now. I'm liking what they're doing with Bray right now because
mental issues. Mental issues.
That's one way of looking at it. But they're not putting him back in a title picture off the jump.
You can't. Roman is the hottest shit going right now. Bray was the hottest shit going. They for some reason dumbass in the top office wanted to fire him. But
his thing with Bray, WWE kind of booked him into a corner, especially once they had him lose a Goldberg.
Yeah.
They kind of set themselves up.
But even when he won in Saudi Arabia, it was like, huh? It was an awkward when he beat Seth in Saudi Arabia, right?
No, Saudi Arabia was when he fought Goldberg.
Okay.
He fought Seth at I forgot what event it was.
I thought it was Saudi Arabia.
No, Saudi Arabia was when he lost to Goldberg. Actually, it might have been Saudi Arabia. It might have been. I don't know. Jamal, look that up for me real quick. I'm actually drawing a blank right now.
I'm sorry, say again.
When did Bray at what event did Bray win his first world championship? No. The Universal Championship. I thought. Because I don't believe it was Saudi Arabia.
I know it was just a weird. Everybody was in shock that it happened.
It wasn't in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, because I remember they had a match at what's that thing called? Hell in a Cell, which was considered the worst Hell in a Cell match at a time.
What the shit? I'm sorry, hold on. Trying to get a list of champions. This shit not showing me. What?
Just ask Google, when did Bray win the Universal title?
He had it for 19. It was
he won it before the pandemic. Well, I guess that was. I thought he won it before the pandemic.
No,
was it the WWE?
No. He had it from October the 31st, 2019 to the greatest day in history, February the 27th, 2020. That's when he dropped it to Bill Goldberg.
I'm not gonna call it crazy. That match was terrible.
No, I don't care for shit about the match. The date is the best day in the world.
Why is that your birthday?
20th. Yes, it's the best day in the fucking world.
Was that in Saudi Arabia?
That was in Saudi Arabia, yes.
Hold on.
I remember watching that show live and being highly annoyed by that.
Vince at his best.
Well, yeah, because it's set up for him to drop the belt, huh? Braun Strowman beat him.
Yeah. Because remember Goldberg was supposed to face Roman at WrestleMania during the pandemic, and Braun Strowman took a spot. Braun Strowman
and then Bray won it.
Yeah, Bray won it from Braun,
and then 6 days later lost it to Roman.
And was 6 days later?
So was it the WWE Championship that he took from Seth then?
No, it was a Universal Championship.
So no. You're talking about what Roman took from Steph.
No. Bray Wyatt beat Seth for that belt. I remember it because everybody was like, whoa.
Damn, that's WWE.
Okay, you know what? No, Chris, you're right. He won it at Crown Jewel.
I thought it was.
So it wasn't Saudi Arabia. He won it in October. Okay. So he won it in Crown Jewel in October. So you were right.
It was just weird because Seth was on a roll and no one expected the Fiend to win that belt.
So the problem they had at the time was they put the Fiend in the title picture too soon. Yeah. Especially because Seth was on a roll. They put him in the title picture too soon.
And it wasn't even like a good storyline. I mean, the Fiend's, I want to say his best storyline was probably with Randy Orton.
I mean, no. That shit with John Cena at WrestleMania?
Yeah. Okay, that was fire though. That was actually kind of funny.
When he went back and John Cena was on the NWO, I'm like, yo, what the? That shit was best.
Anyway, we still got the rest of Survivor Series to talk about.
Oh, all right. So yeah, my bad.
Don't be bad. It's a podcast.
I'm fucking tired, bro.
We all are.
No. I'll explain when we get off the air. We had the Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre and KO. Well put together story. Yeah,
because that whole match, part of the whole match was, can Sammy be trusted?
And I still think it's a double swerve.
He's in AEW.
No, I think Sammy and KO are pulling the double swerve on this one.
I'm not gonna lie though, the way Roman grabbed Jimmy, because when Jimmy was about to go into the match, Roman was like, you ain't going nowhere. Sammy, get your ass in there. And Sammy was like, wait, what? Me? Go. And Jimmy like, you heard her, man. I was rolling at that.
Yeah, it was. Roman is in the pocket right now where
also correct me if I'm wrong, but is that the first time you've ever seen someone sit in a cage during a War Games match?
Yes.
This is why I'm telling you, this dude's going to drop the belt so he can get some time off. He's been dealing with, his personal issues, and that has to come back up, and I don't wish that does. But he's going through some shit where he is not as healthy as, I personally think, this is my opinion, he's not as healthy as we think he is.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, this dude is almost close to 40 years old. That's one.
40, first off.
And that's 40 also the reason why his contract
is the new 20.
It is.
Okay. I'm young. I feel good.
he's almost 40, if not 40. And he has leukemia. He's in
37.
recession.
It's 37.
37. So he can't keep up at the rate like he was prior to the leukemia coming back.
And that's why I said, that's why I also say he's going to drop the belts and go into movies.
But this is why his contract is set the way it is. So he doesn't wrestle that often. He doesn't have to wrestle that often.
I get it.
I think, but call me crazy. It wouldn't shock. Now, would y'all be shocked if the Bloodline kept the belts after WrestleMania?
Not really.
What's your end game? That's what I want to know. What is your end game?
I really think The Rock does not beat Roman because they want to put Roman over as the greatest Samoan ever.
That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why I say I don't see Rock winning at Mania. I see Roman with not anything. I see Cody beating Roman, but I see Roman beating The Rock.
And that's
for that exact reason.
That's why I don't think it's a match. I think it's a confrontation. I think it's a confrontation
in Hollywood. Jamal, you keep saying in Hollywood, forgetting the fact that Hollywood Hogan did beat The Rock.
So it's only one Hollywood I recognize. And that's
The Rock
Hollywood Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock doesn't have an ego. He's always looking at what's best for the story, what's best for
and for him, for The Rock, it'd be best to put Roman over.
Yeah, because if he doesn't, they're always going to say, oh, you didn't beat your cousin. Oh, and The Rock is 52, 53 years old. Now, granted, he's not your average 52, 53-year-old, the way he throws
but
weight.
Let's be fair. Rock doesn't have any reason to go back to the WWE schedule except for one-off appearances.
Yeah, he doesn't need
once every few months.
WWE can't pay him enough.
That team.
I mean, he
literally owns the XFL.
Plus, that's the other. Now you bring that Jamal. That's the other reason I don't see Rock winning Mania. He owns the XFL.
You can promote that shit.
You can promote it without him being champion.
Hold on, wait.
I'll be honest. Here's what I think we'll see. I think The Rock will be the Grand Marshal or whatever they want to call him for the show.
He'll be the elder.
Yeah,
one of the elders.
Dwayne is 50.
He just turned 50. I thought he was like 51, 52.
50 May 20th. I mean May 2nd. May 2nd.
So I think they do have a situation where it's going to be. It might even be like, what do they call those matches, like Undertaker and
cinematic matches?
Dwayne can still go.
No, okay. I think it's a cinematic situation where they have all the family, Roman sitting at the table.
Actually, I can see that. A cinematic match where it's like a ring set around with fire around it. It's a tribal coronation match.
Yeah, kind of like what they did in Hobbs and Shaw.
HOT match.
HOT.
Head HOTT. Head of the table match. There you go. Winner becomes the head of the table. Sokoa turns on Roman and Dwayne wins it.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't see.
Let this man retire. Let him go and make movies. I'm pretty sure he can sign.
Are we talking about Rock or Roman?
Roman. He can. Pretty sure he will get signed.
Retire anytime soon.
He will get signed to $7, and he will be
Jamal. Stop. Roman isn't retiring anytime soon.
Where you get more money at?
Let me ask you, what movie are you gonna put Roman Reigns in? He's still boring as a board.
Okay. This is why Roman isn't retiring anytime soon.
Look,
hear me out. This is why Roman isn't retiring anytime soon. Is Cena retired?
No, but
is The Rock retired?
No, but he's making movies.
No. My point stands. If Cena and The Rock
no. The Rock retired. Fuck. It's breaking my damn. The Rock retired in 2019.
Rock didn't retire.
It says it on his Wikipedia page, 2019.
Again, you're reading Wikipedia. Did it come out of that man's mouth?
Did he say so himself? Did he make an announcement?
No, because
did he make an announcement on social media?
He had an article. I mean, he was doing an interview, and the chick asked him, are you going to face your cousin? And he said, I got to do what's best for the business. That's what he said. So
that's not saying he's retired.
Jamal, they dropped Easter eggs. He dropped Easter eggs in his second season of his show that they have a match.
Yeah.
So Rock isn't, like I said, Rock isn't retired.
August the 3rd, 2019, The Rock officially announced his retirement from professional wrestling. On September the 30th, after weeks of speculation, Rock announced that he will be.
I don't care what Jamal. I can write that The Rock sucks on Wikipedia. I don't want to.
Here's what we do. Somewhere online, one of us got to look up to see The Rock actually make an announcement that he's retired.
All right, so he didn't. So there you go. He can win the championship. He can have his cousin step down, and then he can go sign the 7 books.
Jamal,
and then he can become Black Adam 2. Black Adam 2. Black Adam 2.
No.
Is there going to be a Black Adam 2?
We're not talking about that.
No.
You're still on this thing about Rock beating Roman so Roman can do movies. That doesn't mean Roman's going to retire.
I say he can step down.
On top of that, Rock is not going to beat Roman.
And let's call it what it has to be. If Rock beats Roman, then that means you have to have The Rock come back the following year.
No.
Yes, you do.
Survivor Series.
No, you have to have.
No, you have to come back. You have to come back the following year.
Just like you did with Cena.
He can pull some Brock shit.
No,
but you just said The Rock's retired. Rock has no reason to do that.
Look, you want me to call him? I got his number.
You're not going to call. You don't even have The Rock's number.
I do. It's my cousin, fam. My cousin. We Uzi. We is Uzi.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I would trust Cena to come back and fight Roman in an actual match at WrestleMania for revenge.
I trust Cena to come back and actually beat Roman before The Rock.
I love y'all. This is the end game right here. Just know when this shit happen.
You keep saying when it's not going to happen. Rock,
right.
We'll get Rock and Roman, but The Rock is losing.
Okay. I think it's gonna be. I think it will be a perfect cinematic match. In my personal opinion, I would not want to see them in a wrestling ring. I would want it to be, like you said, a ceremonial type of Black Panther Samoan type fight to see who becomes the true head of the table.
And Roman's
it will be Roman Reigns because The Rock is not. Because The Rock is not 100% Samoan. Let's start there.
Neither is Roman. What's your point?
Yes,
Roman is 100% Samoan.
Neither am I.
You're not 100% Samoan.
You're not even a 1% Samoan.
I am 1% Samoan, sir. At least 5%.
Anyway, Rock is losing to Roman in the story.
You don't gain anything by having The Rock.
You don't gain anything by putting Rock over.
The Rock doesn't need to be put over. He's already certified. But
you gain more by Roman beating The Rock compared to Rock beating Roman.
So we move into any of the next shows, Jamal?
Would it be Monday Night Raw?
I can't wait. I can't wait till we get to SmackDown. Oh, I can't wait.
All right, Jamal, let's get to Monday Night Raw.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Grab the hole. Is he going down now?
Good question.
Where the fuck is it at? Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I gotta find a picture. Huh?
Man, come on. While we can talk, you can look and
go on. Y'all can be talking first. Go ahead. Talk.
All right, go ahead. Well, transition us to
Raw. All right. So on to Monday Night Raw, which is basically the aftermath of the Survivor Series War Games. So after Survivor Series War Games, we had Damage Control being Damage Control, and actually no, I'm trying to remember everything that happened the Monday Night Raw after War Games. I do remember though that Mia Yim was to face Rhea Ripley, and then the rest of Judgment Day came out and basically kind of made that into a 8-person mixed tag match, which Judgment Day won. Yeah, Judgment Day won thanks to Rhea Ripley. Which, not gonna lie, Shelton. First, Chris, did you see what Shelton Benjamin posted on Twitter after that match?
I did not. I can only imagine what, because I know him.
This man Shelton Benjamin busts out, dreams really do come true. Thank you, Rhea Ripley, and caught backlash. This man caught heat because of him and Mia Yim's little off-screen friendly rivalry.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, how you don't care? I'm like, yo, these people do this on a regular basis. How you just randomly just bash the guy for saying something? He didn't even say anything wrong.
Trolls.
He literally just thanked Rhea Ripley for beating Mia Yim. That's it. That's literally all he did. And because that he ended up deleting the post. I'm like, bro, man, that's some bullshit. He literally just thanked Rhea for beating Mia.
I'm not gonna lie. It hurts my heart that he's going to be one guy that's never going to be able to win a WWE or Universal title.
Yeah, he's not gonna win the big one.
I know he could never talk, but I mean, in his Shelton Benjamin.
Well, not only that, but Buddy kind of makes the point where he said, the person has to be able to carry the show.
Yeah, and I mean, hands down, that dude go in the ring.
He can go in the ring, just as far as promo work. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he had a mouthpiece, then maybe, but yeah.
But all in all, I mean, that was a good way to start the night off. I know Becky cut her promo.
Yeah, Becky cut her promo and had a brawl against Damage Control, all by herself for that matter.
Yeah. Then we had the confrontation with Seth Rollins and
Theory, yeah.
In Theory, where he called him a kid.
They'll stay calling him a kid.
Don't call me a kid. See what happens when you call me a kid.
I'm not your kid. I'm like, damn, Theory. Like, damn. Someone feels so way right now.
But I don't know what in the Liberace Seth Rollins was wearing.
Look, at a certain point, I stopped asking about what Seth was wearing because I made this joke last year that he's it was the drip CrossFit Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like a cross between Dalton
Freddie
Castle,
Mercury, Prince, and
Liberace. Go ahead. Huh? Elton John, Liberace.
There you go.
Dalton Castle. I mean, it's funny.
Like I said, at a certain point, you just don't ask anymore.
Yeah, and you can even add Prince to it as well because it's an androgynous look.
Like at a certain point, you just don't ask no more.
But I think that'll be a decent storyline leading into Royal Rumble. Even
it'll give Seth and Theory something to do.
And I'll be honest, if it goes past Royal Rumble, it's going to be a WrestleMania match, and I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it either. What was happening on Monday Night Raw? I'm trying to remember everything happened on Monday Night Raw.
Do not fuck with Detective Pikachu out this bitch.
What?
What are you talking about?
That's a good question.
Roman Reigns' mother.
Patricia Ayanoi.
Did you really do that?
Gonna tell me my man ain't 100%? Now, who ain't 100%?
Wait, hold on. Niggas, wait, I said Roman's 100%.
Yeah.
You're not.
Oh, whoa. No. You said Dwayne. No, Chris said Dwayne is not 100%. I said that you said Roman is 100%. So guess what I did? I found out that guess what? Roman ain't 100%. Now, niggas, what? He can't.
So Roman's not 100%.
He can't even say nigga. Dwayne can say nigga. He can't say nigga. No, he can say cracker. That's what he can say. Go ahead.
All right. So disregarding Jamal's little whatever the hell that was.
I'll prove my point. I was looking to find a picture of his mother. It took me a second. I found it though. Took me a second.
Disregarding first and foremost, the fact that you even bothered to do all that says a lot about you.
What? I'll prove my point. Don't talk about my man Dwayne. My man Dwayne on point. All right. He can go and steal a bunch of Snickers, 20 years later and go pay it forward. That's what my man Dwayne do.
So I'm not gonna lie, that was actually kind of funny though. I saw that and I was laughing at it.
Yeah, but the one thing we know about Dwayne Johnson, he's all muscles and soft on the inside. That dude is soft as Charmin tissue on the inside.
He should be president. I would vote for him. But anyway, so what I missed? What we talking about?
We talking about Monday Night Raw.
Talking about my girl Jade. That's
AEW. Wrong show. Wrong show.
Sugar kitty. Yeah. Lift me up.
Again, wrong show.
And wrong company.
Jade is AEW, not WWE. We still on Monday Night Raw. Jesus hell. Anyway, we was on Monday Night Raw, and I'm trying to remember everything that happened on there.
Nah, that's keep it moving.
Damn. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know that the Alpha Academy, what you call it, return. The Profits, I think, return.
Yeah, the Street Profits did return. Yes, Street Profits returned and beat the Alpha Academy.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad post PLE show.
It wasn't the best one. I'll give you that.
All right, on to what's next.
NXT is next. And okay, first and foremost, we should probably bring up the Iron Survivor Challenge. So we have 4 people on both the men's and women's side of the Iron Survivor Challenge. On the men's side, if my memory serves me right, we have I Miss Mello. We have Joe Gacy, the cult leader, Grayson Waller, and I'm pretty sure there's one more person. I'm drawing a blank on who it is.
Wasn't it Von Wagner? No,
it's not Von Wagner. It's Joe Gacy, is Grayson Waller, is Mello, and
they announced 4, and then
they announced 4 with the 5th one. The 5th one's gonna be announced in the Battle Royale type thing.
I thought it was Von Wagner.
Hold on.
Oh, whatchamacallit is supposed to be? He's gonna be in a match to figure out if he's gonna be in there. Chase, Andre.
It's gonna be a battle royale to figure out if he's gonna be in the Iron Survivor Challenge or whatnot. Give me a second. Matches. Okay, there we go. So it's Mello, JD McDonough. That's what I was missing.
Yeah, JD McDonough.
Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy, and the wild card winner. And then on the women's side, you have Zoe Stark, Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, and for some reason, Kiana James. That one threw me off. Everyone else makes sense. Like Zoe makes sense. Cora makes sense. Roxanne makes sense. Why Kiana?
So that means that what's her name is going to go against what's her name? Nikita Lyon is going against
Mandy?
Yeah, against Mandy again.
That could possibly be the case. We also had a little small promo building up to continuing to build to Apollo versus Braun Breaker.
I hope Apollo wins.
And as of right now, we don't have a match for Wesley for the North American Championship. However, Dijak is back, and he won his first match under the new gimmick.
The RoboCop / Terminator.
Yeah. So yeah, Dijak is back.
He needs to stop talking. He needs promo work bad.
Other than that, it was mostly a bunch of promos like Alba Fire wants revenge, obviously.
You had who came out? Somebody came. Well, you had Axiom come back this week.
Yeah, Axiom's back. Yeah,
and then somebody attacked Indy Hartwell. Was it? It was La Madrina. Is starting to get herself back into the fold. Who? From Legado.
Alexa Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she attacked Indy after her match against Roxanne.
Yeah.
What else?
Then you had Fallon Henry against Kiana
James.
And Kiana won.
Yeah.
And then you had JD McDonough had a interaction with the brothers, the Creed brothers.
Yeah, Creed brothers. Yeah. And also, it looks like this was still setting up for the Creeds versus Indian Shear.
That could be a very
hard-hitting match. Yes.
Yes. It might be one that I might be interested in watching. Not gonna lie.
Other than that, I can't really remember much from NXT. So at that point, now we can go. Now Jamal can have his little duel session over Jade Cargill.
Oh, I was watching movie trailers. I'm sorry. Jade, sexy ass Jade. I ain't got too much to say about it. She's just sexy as shit.
All right, Bow Wow.
As of a
He called him Bow Wow.
And I'm in Atlanta too. She is a goddess. Like I don't.
So funny part about Jade's outfit. When I first saw it, I legit was wondering why the hell they let her go out on screen naked. And then I took a better look at it, like, oh, that's the outfit. God damn it!
It's a little body. If you see it walking, it's a bodysuit. She's on point. Not too much to say about that. MJF.
So I guess I haven't been watching. Hold on. I guess I haven't been watching. So now Kiana Hogan's not a part of the baddies anymore.
Oh yeah. Last week, Kiara Hogan got kicked out.
Yeah. That was a dumb move leaving TNA. I understand she did it to go over there with her girlfriend, but like that was stupid. You were I'm not gonna say at the top of your game, but you were a tag team champion, which you could have led to eventually being, women's champion TNA. But
she needs polishing, and I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing her in NXT, which could possibly take her to another level, but I doubt she will go.
No, I told you why she went to AEW because her girlfriend's on. That's the only reason why she went.
Yeah,
I know.
Diamante.
And where's Diamante? She's on AEW Blackest or whatever.
Anyway, so
MJF.
MJF.
How do we feel as the champion of champions? Now he did turn on I was about to say Eric Bischoff. Shit. He did turn on William Regal, which there's rumors going around that this is a write-off for William Regal and he's probably going to go back to WWE.
That's why I'm in too.
I think his contract is up, but it doesn't make sense because why would you write him off like that? Why would you just take him off TV? Fuck it, it is what it is.
Well, that's what wrestling is. You get beat up, and that's the game, Jamal.
But I'm saying, why would you help him out? Just don't come back. Bye. Bitch.
No, come on. How long you been watching wrestling?
89, 88, some shit like that.
Yeah, that's the classic write-off. You get beat up, and then you're like, oh, he's not coming back, and then next week or two, you see him on. He's over here now.
You doing like Rick Rude and shit. Same night, 2 different channels. USA and what was it? TBS. Yeah.
Come on, Jamal. We all knew back then Raw wasn't live.
What? It was live to me. Damn it.
Jamal had his moment.
Eric Bischoff told us. Remember that night he told us Mick Foley was going to win the title.
My dumb ass was like, "Oh, really?" Click. Oh shit!
And he actually helped. He actually had people turn off your show. He's like, "There's no need to go look at that other show."
That was legit a bad call.
It wasn't. It was gangster because now I know that they always gonna be taped. So I'm just going to tape the shit and watch this live.
I'm saying that was a bad call on Big Show's behalf.
No, I'm telling you, when he did it, I was like, all right. I'm gonna start watching Nitro live, and I'm gonna tape Monday Night Raw and go back and watch that shit later. That's what I did. I don't know about anyone else in the world, but I had my little VHS.
Went right to Monday Night Raw.
Why?
They wanted to see Mick Foley win it. He was one of those guys that people wanted to see win the belt. Because
you just talking about that night. I'm talking about after that. I was about like weeks after that. Nah, yo, I'm just watching Monday Nitro, yo. And I might skip over doing commercials, but I'm taping that shit. Fuck. Nah. Anyway, back to reality. I was about to say back to reality. Back to today. The Elite's back. Not the best. I don't.
It's over. That group just needs to. It needs to. They need to disband it. The luster's gone.
Talk about Black
I get it. No. The Elite. I get that you. I don't know.
Okay. So honestly, the Elite. Honestly, you can't. Chris, it's kind of weird if you said a group needs to disband because that was a group they had. That they. It's not really. It's not. It's a group, but it's not a group.
Yeah.
What? It's like New Edition.
That's a good court. That is because you have groups within the group because technically the elite is
fucking.
You have Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Bobby Fish is gone, but you had Red Dragon,
Cody, aka Bobby Brown.
Basically, the elite. Basically, remember the group was the Undisputed Elite, which was the UE and the Elite. But the Elite was always the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. It just happened to have Hangman Page and Cody in the process.
There you go.
So it's kind of weird to say they should disband because that they've always been like that way.
And before he got caught with the girls, it was Marty Scurll too.
So Bobby Brown left and went to the WWE, and then you had Johnny Gill step off and become a cowboy, and then you had Belle Biv DeVoe trying to get the Trios Championship. That's all the ones I know.
Who's Adam Cole and
who's the UE basically?
Boys the Men.
No, it's not Boys.
That's the whole clique. I just did. Oh, I got to come with ABC. I don't know what to say about ABC. I don't know who that is. That's the whole clique. I'm gonna have y'all scrolling back and look at who that group was. Half of y'all don't know them. Y'all too young for that shit.
Yeah,
Will got real quiet when I was talking about this shit.
But I think those.
I'm paying no mind.
It's I don't know how do you build them back up to be an unstoppable force because one they're old and their bodies are starting to break down.
You want to stop saying everybody old, okay?
Well, Chris, you also got to remember they was never an unstoppable force. They just knew how to get around a lot of scenarios.
Like when they came back out, I wasn't expecting them to bring out the managers and all the extra shit. Like, all right, y'all back. Let it be. Like, let Don Callis go and let what's his name?
Brandon Cutler.
Nakazawa and Brandon
Yes,
Cutler.
I was about to say something really seconds, like Takanawa or some shit like that. Let them excuse me, just let them go. Like, yo, if you go be the elite without them, you know, be Shawn Michaels and Mario Jannetty. Let it be. You know what I mean?
Listen, I need for Kenny Omega to come out with he needs to come out with the broom again.
That nigga need to stop putting that gun out. Like, let that shit go. You are not part of the Bullet Club no more. Let it go. It's okay.
They can't let it go. That's the problem.
Damn. But anyway,
but yeah,
how long do we think MJF is going to have this run?
He can't go less than a year.
So from what I heard, he's going to hold that belt leading up to the next pay-per-view.
He can't let it go he has to hold that belt for a year. Tony Khan will rip his company will fall if MJF loses the belt quickly.
I don't think this company's going to fall, but it's definitely going to suffer. But yeah, like I said, so from my understanding, he's going to be holding that belt for like leading up to the next pay-per-view, which I think is Revolution.
Can I ask this question?
Sure.
Have we formally received notification of what has happened to CM Punk?
No.
Man, yeah.
He's still with that company.
Yes, he's still under contract. He's still under contract.
They're going to MJF him too. I feel it. He's going to pop up, and it's probably going to be him versus the Elite. And some.
Why do we need that?
Who's leading that company, Jamal?
Fuck CM Punk. He's over with. Done. You know, no, fuck him. For real. No. Phil? I didn't even call CM Punk anymore. Phil? Hold on, wait. What's his last name?
Brooks.
Mrs. Brooks?
Wait a minute. What?
Mrs. Brooks? No, that's Phil Brooks. No, what's her original last name?
Huh?
Lee?
Mrs. Phil Lee? Let him go, yo.
Wait, you talking about AJ? Yo. Wait, AJ Lee's real name is Mendez.
Oh, yeah, AJ Mendez.
Phil Mendez? Let him go, yo. Let him go. Okay? He was there. He did his thing. You know, you want to sit here and berate my company? Nah, B. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? We brought you back to bring you on TV so you can get back to wrestling that you wanted to do. Nah, you gonna disrespect my shit, disrespect some of my elite players? Nah, you got to go, yo.
No,
you ain't bringing me no money. Fuck your ice cream sandwiches.
No, it wasn't. In all honesty, it wasn't. It was Johnny Gill who started all this.
No, I get you with that. But you gonna sit there and talk shit on a stage in the back? Say that shit to my face. Be a man, bitch.
But the owner didn't stop him.
Yo, he looked like a scared little bitch when this shit happened. Yo.
That's because I think he does like. Yeah. I think he's doing like shots and lines before he does those press releases. I watched that press thing, yo. He was just sitting there like, we're not gonna talk about that. The fuck, nigga, you the owner. You's the owner. You the CEO, CFO. You all that shit right there, yo. And you ain't gonna shut this nigga up? Nah, yo. Cut that mic. I'll visit with man that nigga. Cut that mic. Go ahead. But I know everybody kept saying, "Oh, he's gone, he's gone," but the company has never published.
They never officially acknowledged it.
Nope. You ain't going nowhere to the end of that contract. Fuck you. You ain't gonna say shit. I own you. And I'll make sure. And I would cut that shit short. I would pull him off his contract. You can't do no other TV appearances. Fuck going to UFC.
So basically pull WWE.
Pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Phil Mendez, yo, he sucks. Period, yo. Period. That's his new name.
All right,
Phil
buddy.
Mendez.
All right, buddy. Thank you for your highlights, buddy.
All right. Let's talk about SmackDown so I can go to sleep.
Oh.
All right, Chris, do you want to talk about this? The floor is yours.
The female version of Mrs. Glass is back at WWE.
Oh, you talking about Tegan Knox?
Tegan Knox is back to break her leg again. So
God damn.
I was like, really? Tegan Knox? Well, I'm not.
Well, they do need some more women, so.
Well, you had two of them that are just sitting on the sidelines that can steal the show. And again, two people we need to know what's going on.
You better not be talking about long toe Mercedes, yo. You better not be talking about long toe Mercedes, yo. Yo. That she is on the same level as Phil Mendez, yo. Yo, fuck her too, yo. I'm gonna tell you why, yo. You gonna sit here and whine and cry, take your ball home? Nah, yo, fuck out my stage, yo. You get nothing. Stay your ass up in Boston. Go smoke some weed with Snoop. Nah, fuck you. Fuck out here.
What just happened?
Too long.
Apparently so.
Hit a button.
Oh god. So apparently that's I don't know. Hey,
we're still live on YouTube though.
Apparently so. I was not expecting this. Hey yo,
Jamal got you, and he got you.
He was talking about Sasha, and now he's talking about Sasha. And now he's gone, just like Sasha.
Yeah, somebody who's a Sasha fan must have hit him up, said, "Shut up, delete."
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, this is, oh god, I don't know how to feel about this.
Somebody's listening.
Somebody is listening right now. Oh look, he's back. Here he goes.
Yo, my face hurts.
You good? Yeah.
It's something.
What happened?
That's what you wanted to call it. Somebody caught you.
Somebody called you slacking.
He said something about Sasha Banks, and somebody was like,
"This man was going off." Next thing you know, bleep, like, hey, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
So you still don't want to see Sasha and Naomi come back?
Oh, what was that?
I said you still don't want to see Sasha and Naomi come back.
No. Well, Sasha, yeah. I mean, Naomi, yes. I fucks with Naomi. Sasha, she gonna fuck a pole. Fuck her. Fuck her. 1,000%, yeah.
Oh no! As soon as you went off your little tirade about Sasha, you got cut off.
Yeah, my fucking plug is like on my desk, like at the bottom of it. So as soon as I hit the desk, the plug for the laptop just came right up.
So what you so angry about, Jamal?
Fuck Sasha. Fuck it. And she is up there with Rey Mysterio and Leo Rush, yo.
Wait, why is she up there, Rey Mysterio?
Cause yo, fuck her, yo. You know how I feel about Rey Mysterio?
You still on that shit, yo?
That's legit beef. That shit ain't going nowhere. No.
Now, what you're not going to do is sit here in front of me and disrespect one of the greatest junior heavyweights that has ever graced the wrestling ring in Leo Rush. You won't do that.
Fuck that wishy-washy nigga. He don't know what the fuck he want to be.
Listen, I do want to go to Bola to see him there, though.
Fuck him.
How much does it cost? How much are the tickets for Bola? Anybody ever went?
No.
Or looked into it?
Yo, I'm telling you. Yo, I don't even know how to describe this to you, yo. He is unbelievable, yo. Like, not worth the admission, yo. Not worth the admission.
Yes, he is.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
All he does is run around the ring like he on coke. That's it.
Listen, the man of the hour is
he still a man of the hour?
He's still one of the best.
He literally couldn't even carry Bobby Lashley's bag.
Yes, he could.
He could?
And to be honest, they missed the opportunity by putting him and Keith Lee together.
Oh yeah, speaking of Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley. So Leo Rush did mention that how Tony Khan seemed to only really know much about him because of his interaction with Bobby Lashley.
Wow.
Yeah. So and before we completely sign off, AEW Rampage, Shane Taylor showed up.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah, Shane Taylor showed up at a backstage segment with involving Keith Lee. And apparently in a final battle is gonna be Shane Taylor and someone named JD something. I forgot the name.
Didn't they used to tag together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when Keith Lee and they were managed. Part of me wants to say by BJ Whitmer.
I think this was BJ. I think it's BJ Whitmer that he's teaming with, because it's gonna be him and Keith. It's gonna be him and Shane against Keith Lee and, much to Keith's dismay, Swerve.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a final battle. What the shit? Oh, where'd that go? Ain't just a bitch. I can't deal. I can't deal.
All right.
But that's all I got right now. And it is getting kind of late.
Yeah, it is midnight.
Well, it's midnight somewhere. Well, that being that, I want to thank you guys for joining today on another episode of the Good Wrestling Podcast. I have been your host, one Jamal Good. You can follow me at JMallForever227 on Instagram, also on the Twitter, the Elon Twitter. You can follow us at a Good Wrestling One, a Good Wrestle One. That's it. Will, thank you, sir.
All right, peasants. The slaughtering and torture is over for now. Follow me at Rage Zito on Twitter. I retweet a lot of wrestling and tokusatsu stuff. Also, I am currently live on twitch.tv for
Spell it.
Spell what?
Kotukata stuff.
Tokusatsu. 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 Tokusatsu.
You made that shit up. Go ahead, finish.
This man said I made that shit up. That's just been long going on since before I was born. I digress. I am currently live on twitch.tv /
You were born in the end of the 90s. What the fuck?
This is like the 80s and 70s. Anyway, I'm currently live on twitch.tv / ZitoBlade playing Gundam Evolution. So
all right. Chris, thank you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, hopefully I don't have to go back to the ranch with my brother, Brock Lesnar. But if not, I hope to come back and join you guys. You can follow me on the Twitter at B_more like him. And I don't want porn stars or Forex people. I want
You're probably going to get them anyway, so I don't even know where you.
Yeah, I want real people who want to talk about wrestling or sports.
My bad. I forgot to give a shout out to Pornhub. What's up?
And on Instagram, at On Deck Oven and Grill, specialize in smoked meats, paws, and crab cakes. So
got a pause in there.
All right. Well, that being that, I want to go ahead and say we'll see you next time. I love you guys. Be safe, and see you later. And I do not know how to end the recording. That fucking sucks.